Hello, welcome to Ask Stan on Stadium Astro. We're here in the studio and I'm here to answer your questions. Is Klopp good enough to win the league? Klopp is. Does he have enough money to be able to compete with the spending of Man United, with Chelsea, with Manchester City to make that happen? It's going to be like he did at Dortmund, is that players that aren't off the peg world beaters are going to have to step up to... So, for example, Wijnaldum, 11 goals last season for Newcastle. You think he's going to get 18, he's going to have to put in match-winning performances. Likewise, Sadio Mane, because those players, with the greatest respect to him, City aren't looking at. United aren't looking at. So he has to get the best out of this crop of players that he's got. And with his enthusiasm, without a doubt, I think that I hope he wins the league. I hope we have somebody with that much passion for the game on the touchline. With my former club, with England's, in what I think is England's biggest club, to get that kind of success would be awesome. What do you honestly think about inflated players' price tags and their fat pay packets? I think that it's a very difficult one to answer because a lot of people will say it's market forces. And market forces dictate that the price is whatever somebody is prepared to pay. Do I think Paul Pogba is worth 89, 90 million pounds? No. Did I think Cristiano Ronaldo was worth 80 million pounds? No. But what he's gone on and achieved since, you'd say, yes, bargain. Suarez, bargain. Where's it going to end? I want all television broadcasters around the world, in my home country and abroad, to enjoy the Premier League at a proper price, with players getting paid a proper wage, but not ridiculous. Because I think that what it does is it drags the mean price of a player up for an average player. That makes it more difficult for teams near the bottom to be able to compete. They're having to pay 50, 60, 100,000 pounds a week wages on an average player. And then beyond that, in the football pyramid in England, makes it almost impossible, if you don't have parachute payments, to be able to firstly come up from the Championship and then compete. Can I show you around the studio? Shall I use the phone? Let's do that. Let's go and show you around the studio. Let's turn it round here. Right, so who's that man there? Yes, it's David Beckham. No, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Who's that man? First one to answer gets a shout out. Who's that? Quick. Quickly. 1, 2, 3. It's Novak Djokovic. Who's that? I'll follow him on Instagram. LeBron. Who's that? Legend. Look at that. Philip Albert there, despairing. Is that John Beresford in the background? Johnny Barnes punching the air. And yours truly scoring in that famous game. We'll just go around. And there's a topical man at the moment. 200-metre winner, potentially. And here's the crew. Say hello, everybody. Michael Brannan says, what is it like at Anfield when the atmosphere is its best for a player? Well, that game over my shoulder, the 4-3, was incredible because it was a night game. And people often say about night games at Anfield and the atmosphere. But that might have, I don't know, some Liverpool fans will be able to tell me, I'm sure, whether it was a Wednesday or it was a midweek game. And there weren't many of them in the Premier League at that time. And it was just special, the whole build-up. We used to meet at a hotel in the city and then get the coach in, and there'd be the fans outside the Shankly gates. 2 attacking teams, absolutely crazy evening, and yours truly scored the winner. Gaurav Kesi says, can Chelsea get into the top 4 this season? Absolutely, they will get into the top 4 this season. I think that only Manchester City will finish above them. Anybody else notice last season who was absolutely abysmal in terms of turning up and doing a shift for his team, but remarkably scored a worldie at Anfield late on in the season, and then starts the season very well? Eden Hazard. So obviously Conte's got him on side. I think that Chelsea will finish second, and N'Golo Kante will be one of the signings of the season. I want to see Kante and Matic play as a 2. Ridjuan Rizdeno. Hello, Ridjuan. He says, who do you think should Liverpool buy to replace Moreno? Jonas Hector, obviously. Talk of James Milner doing a job in the meantime there. I think he will give... I'd play 3 central defenders. Like I say, I'd play Lovren, Matip, Sakho, and play Klein and Moreno further forward. That might solve the problem. Adam Carruthers. Oh, Adam Carruthers. Hello, Adam Carruthers. Do you feel exceptionally tall next to me? Adam will be doing his radio show shortly from just around the corner. I do. I feel empowered when I'm next to you, Adam. But you make me feel very welcome in the studio, so it's not something I gloat about. The best defender you played against, Keown. He used to grunt. He'd go up for a header, flick the ball on, and he'd go, ah! And he'd pinch you. I used to have big welts on my back. Really enjoyed it on Facebook Live, Stadium Astro. Malaysia's home of Premier League football, La Liga, Bundesliga, you name it, got the lot. And hopefully look forward to coming back out very, very soon. Right, see you later. Ta-ra.